Welcome to CCN TV News, your premier source for local and international news. From the streets of Kingston to the capitals of the world, we are ready to cover you stories that shape our world. Stay tuned for breaking news. Hey everyone, welcome back to CCN World TV News, your number one stop for the real tea, calm breakdowns and the stories behind the headlines. Today we're clearing up a buzz that's been swirling around YouTube, which includes Joyful Julie and Pappy Spearfishing. If you've seen that thumbnail, Pappy charging people for YouTube help, you might be thinking, did Joyful Julie really call him out? Did she drag him? Well, take a deep breath, because that's not what happened. Joyful Julie stayed calm, unbothered, and honestly, she just asked a simple question to her subscribers. So, let's break down exactly what she said, how the story spun out, and why people are talking about it now. First up, for those who might not know, who is Pappy Spearfishing? Pappy is one of those Jamaican YouTubers who carved out his own lane, all about underwater adventures, fishing trips, and that real island life vibe. He takes viewers along to the sea, shows the catch, the cooking, and the freedom that comes with that lifestyle. But he's now a part of the Colaz Smith TV family, which pushes a message of helping people, often free of charge. Lately though, people have been whispering, or should I say commenting, about Pappy maybe charging people to teach them how to grow on YouTube. Is it true? Maybe so. But whether he does or not isn't really the story here. So where does Joyful Julie fit into this? Joyful Julie is another creator all about good vibes, uplifting streams, and positive community chats. She's not known for drama, so when people heard she mentioned Pappy, some twisted it. But let's be clear, that's not what happened at all. Here's the truth. Joyful Julie did a video where she brought up the topic. She didn't rant, she didn't curse, she didn't accuse Pappy of anything shady or illegal. She simply asked her loyal subscribers, what do you think about Pappy charging to do YouTube for others? That's it. One simple question. Now, if you've been around YouTube for any length of time, you know that sometimes a question causes more heat than an outright insult. When Joyful Julie asked her people for their thoughts, the comment section lit up. Some folks backed Pappy completely. Yeah man, him for charge, him time and him knowledge. Others weren't so sure. Why charge when the people support build the channel? So it turned into a real debate. But again, Julie didn't fan the flames. She didn't call him greedy, didn't tell people to stop supporting him. She just said, tell me what on a thing. And honestly, that's a fair question to ask. So, why did this simple moment blow up into a whole headline among other creators? It's because people love a story. Drama, clash, controversy. It sells. So the minute Julie mentioned Pappy's name, some folks ran with it. Julie mash him up. Julie bring him down. Julie this, Julie that. When in reality, Joyful Julie was unbothered. If you really watch her vibe, you know she doesn't deal with messy energy. She asked, she laughed, she slipped her drink and she moved on. The conversation was for her fans, not for beef. Now, let's get to the heart of what Joyful Julie was actually asking. Should YouTubers charge people for help? Some say yes because time is money. If you spend hours teaching someone about thumbnails, titles, SEO or editing, you deserve to be paid for your time. Others say no, share the knowledge for free, and pay it forward to the next person. But here's a real piece a lot of people missed. Julie even said herself, if you're doing YouTube as a business and you're getting the clients and it's helping you and you're going to continue, no one can stop you. If it's your calling, it's your calling. You started a family and the family has to be taken care of. So, Was that tearing Pappy down? Nope. That's Julie saying, if this is your hustle and you're feeding your people, do your thing. Again, it was a discussion, not a takedown. On YouTube, small things can blow up overnight. One question turns into a headline turns into gossip, and gossip turns into beef that never really existed. That's why it's always good to go back to the source. Joyful Julie didn't break down Pappy's hustle. She didn't drag him through the mud. She didn't start a feud. She asked her people what they think and let them talk it out. That's community, and that's why people trust her and love her. No messy energy, no forced controversy, just real conversation. So here's the final takeaway. Number 1, creators can ask their community questions. That's what community is for. Number 2, Pappy Spearfishing still has his loyal supporters, and if he chooses to charge for YouTube help, that's his right. Number 3, Joyful Julie isn't pressed. She's chilling, unbothered, and just giving her people space to share their opinions. So, next time you see that big thumbnail Pappy charging people for YouTube help, just remember, it wasn't about Julie dragging him down. It was about real talk. And that's what a real community does. So what do you think? Is it fair for a YouTuber to charge for advice? Would you pay to learn from someone like Pappy? Or should it all be free knowledge? Drop your thoughts down below. Let's keep it respectful and real. If you enjoy videos that keep it calm, fair and honest, make sure you like, share and subscribe. Hit that bell too, so you never miss when we break down what's really going on behind the scenes. Big up yourself, and big up Joyful Julie for keeping it classy. See you in the next one.